United States, Long Island, New York.
Okay, that's good. Tell us a few words about your job, what you are doing.
I'm a certified financial planner and a certified divorce financial analyst. And so I help people with their money and their finances. And I was doing a lot of work in the divorce space and realized that there are not a lot of tools for those people starting out their relationships or marriages to talk about money. Money's very taboo. We don't talk about how much money we make, how much money we have. And so a lot of times these couples, when they're starting out, they're focused on their wedding and their honeymoon, but they're not thinking long term. And so I came up with Money Matters in Marriage LLC to have tools for couples to have non-threatening financial communication.
And how do you help couples mostly? I mean, it's mostly advice. You give them like sessions about, and you advise them how you can use their money or how they can save their money and how they can do it in the long term. How do you work mostly?
Yeah. So if you go to my website, moneymattersinmarriagellc.com, couples can sign up for a money mindset discovery quiz. Each spouse or couple takes the quiz, and then you get a side-by-side report. And then you schedule a one-on-one meeting with myself or another CFP in the company to kind of go over your answers. And then you get a tailored action plan for next steps for your financial future. So the goal is when you get together, some people don't know, should we have money jointly? Should we have our accounts separately? Should we be paying 50-50 or should we be paying proportionally? And there's no right or wrong answers to any of those questions, but the key is communication. And so a lot of times people don't know how to broach the subject, and they don't want it to be heavy or cause a fight or have any negative feelings about it. So having a neutral third party kind of take part in it, you get to know a lot about yourself and your partner and just open those lines of communication about finances.
So it's like a mix of coaching, like about their wedding, also with their financial future, right?
Correct. Like yeah, and there's not a lot of tools out there for young couples or couples to talk about this. A lot of times it's, okay, here's an app, and there's not that human connection. So I think what really differentiates Money Matters in Marriage is that there's that human connection and you get that one-on-one to make a game plan moving forward.
Okay, and you believe it is more important to fix this thing when you are married, not after when you get to the divorce, right? I mean, to arrange these things, your common financial future with your partner, like with your husband or wife before you, because after it will be much more difficult to, after the divorce, it will be a very big problem. I think also, especially in the United States, I think it's something that is causing to a lot of couples problems.
Yeah, so a lot of the work that I was doing on the divorce space, and I help people before, during, and after divorce, and one of the common themes was lack of financial communication or financial infidelity, and that was one of the causes of divorce. And so I really want to disrupt the divorce space and get those statistics down. And I think if couples have the tools that they need and the ability to have these financial conversations, that we can decrease the number of divorce and couples can work through these financial topics and, what could be a huge relationship problem can just be a simple conversation. So I want to really disrupt the industry, and I want people to have financial date nights and make it fun. Finance doesn't have to be this heavy, terrible thing that causes stress and ends in a fight. I want people to say, hey, quarterly, we're going to sit down, we're going to grab our favorite bottle of wine and our takeout, and we're going to look at, our short-term and long-term goals. We're going to plan a vacation. We're going to check in on our retirement savings and see where we are with our house projects. and I want it to be fun and part of their everyday routine so that communication keeps flowing.
Okay, that's good. And you have also people that are helping you, right? I mean, you are not working alone.
Yeah, I have a team of people that help as the financial planners. Yeah.
Okay, and you provide them training according to the way you are working, right?
Correct. Yep.
To give the same treatment to each customer. I mean, like you. Okay, that's good. And what ways can you share some ways on how you? I mean, you are working on only in the United States, right? You are not
Yes,
working
in the United States. Yeah.
Okay, so you are working mostly not online, right? You are working mostly remotely, but in the United States. I mean, they have to. I mean, you are not doing it only in a physical location. You can do it online also, but the couples have to be in the United States. Okay.
Yeah, so we do virtual meetings. We can set up calendars, and we go over the financial discovery quiz together, and then we get a tailored action plan.
Okay, and you personalize the plan according to each customer.
Yeah, after you meet with the CFP and kind of go over your online discovery, we kind of see what the priorities are for each couple and then help give them resources to and invitations to meet other financial professionals to help stay on a good track financially.
Okay, that's good. And how do you find customers most? I mean, do you do any offline advertising, or is mostly online? Can you share some of the ways that you use to promote your business?
Yeah, so we are doing social media advertising, LinkedIn advertising, and then also we'll be at wedding showcases and really word of mouth referral sources. So people take the quiz, they realize how amazing it is and what positive effects it has within their relationship, and then they want to share that with their friends and family. And so they say, hey, I just took this is really awesome, we had a financial date night, I think you should try it. And so we've been organically growing through referrals, which I feel is the best way of advertising.
That's good. And you have also an affiliate program, I think, for your business, right?
Say it again?
You have also an affiliate program, I think, for your business.
Yeah.
You told me about that before. I'm also a big fan of affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is also will help a lot because you can help also people make money while promoting your product and services.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, and what is your opinion about artificial intelligence? Are you using it in your business, or what kind of tools do you like mostly?
Yeah, no, I think AI is part of our future, right? We have to incorporate it into either our personal lives and our professional lives. And it is helping me on the back end to make sure that when people contact me or book an appointment, that I get an email notification, we get a link to the calendar, to make sure we stay abreast of all the appointments that we have and the referrals. So it's definitely helpful in my business, and I feel like it's growing so much that I have to stay on top of it and keep on, learning the new tools and techniques that are out there.
So you are more into technology, right? I understand that you are using a lot of tools. You are more developed on that part of in your business.
Yeah, and I'm always interested in learning more tools so that we can be more efficient and save time and money.
Okay, you believe in automation, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I think this is good also for a financial planner, because you know how to use your money wise, your resources wise, and this is something you can teach to your clients also.
Definitely.
And you are okay, and you are helping also couples is mostly, do you focus mostly on the short-term goals of a couple? I mean, I understand that you are helping also, or helping also couples for the long-term goals. I mean, for the retirement and all these things. But it's better to. I mean, do you pay any more focus on the short-term goals? I mean, to make a wedding work so they can stay together until the retirement.
Yeah.
So you put priorities on the.
Yeah, so I mean, each couple is different, like what their goals are and where they are in their relationship and where they are financially. So everything is tailored to that specific couple. And so it doesn't matter where you guys are in that relationship, but we kind of meet you where you're at and help you get to the next level. And, you know, sometimes that's just kind of making sure you have your estate planning documents in place, or reviewing your insurance beneficiaries, or making sure we're maxing out and taking into account, you know, 401k matches through work. So the small little steps that you can make that will greatly impact your financial future together. But the key is financial communication between the couples, and opening those lines of communication so that money is no longer taboo, and within your family and your relationship, you guys can talk freely about it, whether there are fears or, you know, past money mindset, past financial trauma. I think it's really a balance of, you know, learning where we came from as an individual with our money mindsets. Did we get an allowance? Did our parents talk to us about money? You know, like where we are there, while investing for the future, and balancing that with living in today, in the present, and seeing what's more important to you as a couple. You know, is it important to own your house? Is it important to have no debt? Is it important to travel the world versus have stuff? So those kind of conversations and questions, we get to unpack them, and in a very healthy manner, talk to your spouse or, you know, couple within your relationship about it.
If you notice, like that one of the two in the couple, I mean, it can be the husband or the wife. I mean, someone is have a problem manage their money. I mean, someone, they spend a lot of money on something that is like a lot of waste. So you notice that is the one person that is the problem. Can you tell to that person, I mean, fix your, I mean, to give them like special tasks that they can make to improve this individual? Like, I mean, sometimes it cannot be the two person. The problem maybe is the one person in the couple that's have some problems.
Yeah.
Focus on
a lot of times in the discovery meeting, we realize one person is the spender, one person is the saver, right? And they often marry one another. So we have to have that balancing act of, you know, how much can we spend individually without telling the other couple? And like, what are our savings goals? And should we be putting more money in retirement versus more money in our emergency fund? And again, there's no right or wrong answer. Each couple comes to the table with different financial past and also different financial goals, and their assets and their income all are very, you know, specific to them. So we create, you know, a game plan for them moving forward that feels good for them. And again, just like making those lines of communication, like, hey, I think you spend too much on this, you know, that might cause a fight. But if there's a neutral third party being like, hey, let's shift some of this money that goes to Starbucks and move it to retirement, and what that will impact our future. And we kind of just make like small, simple steps for a brighter financial future.
And how long do you manage a couple? I mean, do you a couple hire you to help them with their financial planning for 1 month or 2 months, or you can have couples for long-term coaching, for example, and you can, I mean, each month you can see how the improvements they make, and you write them down and you just make adjustments to the plan. How it's working.
Yeah. So the money marriage and marriage, the online discovery toolkit includes each person getting a quiz, taking the quiz, the side-by-side report, one meeting with a certified financial planner, and then a tailored action plan, and that's all included in the bundle. And then from there, if they choose to say, hey, I want to have monthly meetings, or I want you to help us with X, Y, and Z, we can continue that conversation. And some people say, okay, here's our action plan, we're going to do this, and then we'll call you in a couple of years when we're ready for the next step of retirement planning, or we're going to buy a house, we're going to have a kid, we're going to need, a 529 plan. So everybody is different. We offer additional coaching and financial advising, either on the asset side or just straight financial planning consulting work, just completely up to the couple.
Okay, so it's like a full personalized plan, so each person and each couple.
Yeah.
Okay, and do you want to share anything else with our audience? Is there anything else you want to share? Any offer or anything special you do about your job?
Well, if you want to share your code with your audience, they will get 20% off for being a listener for the Money Mindset Discovery Quiz. So if you want to share your code with them, that's a great savings. And it's a great way to start the new year, I think, and get financially fit and be on the same page with your significant other.
Thank you very much. I will share the code in the comments. Thank you for coming to my podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Where are you located?
I am in